Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
Welcome to Learning World, Euronews' programme taking a global look at education. This week we're focusing on leaders of the future. As ever, we'll be globetrotting to bring you our reports. 3 very different stories of how new generations are being primed for leadership roles. In Kazakhstan, higher education is a top priority in its quest for development and recognition as a world player. A scholarship programme there hopes to make big returns. We go to London, one of the world's top financial capitals, where students from around the planet come in their droves, hoping to become future business leaders. But first, this story from Ghana, where one man's vision has led to the establishment of a new kind of university to train ethically minded and entrepreneurial leaders in Africa.
But if you apply for an institution, nobody's
I first thought about creating a university in 1995. I was at Microsoft at the time. My son was born, and that event caused me to think a lot about Africa and what it means for my children.
When Patrick Awa unexpectedly made a lot of money with Microsoft's stock options, he decided to take action. He co-founded Ashesi with the aim of educating future leaders in his home country of Ghana.
There are a couple of things that Ashesi really seeks to do. One is to educate ethical leaders, and one is to educate innovative thinkers. We have a model of education that really focuses very heavily on values of integrity, of hard work, of compassion, and that exposes our students to a wide variety of subjects.
But it's not all drumming and dancing. Ashesi offers degrees in subjects including business admin, computers and management IT systems. In the first 2 years, students follow a broad common curriculum, including African history, politics, social research, philosophy, design and conflict resolution. They also undertake community service.
You have to give someone a soul and an understanding and compassion before you teach them how to program or to be an accountant. We want everyone here who goes out into a position of responsibility to see himself or herself as a leader of the country at large.
Ashesi means new beginning in Fanti. And for the 400 students enrolled here, the future is certainly bright.
To London now to see the shape of our business leaders to come. We bring you this report from the heart of the capital's financial centre.
The London School of Economics, the LSE, is one of the most prestigious universities in the world. So far, 16 former students and teachers have been awarded the Nobel Prize for Economics.
One of the top choices is just between the Westminster and Canary Wharf, which is the financial centre and the politics centre, so centred very good with regard to career.
Miguel Anton got his first degree here and is now studying for a PhD at the university.
I'm ambitious in 2 ways. First, you need good marks to get a good job, and then you need good socializing skills to get on. It's hard to break in, and the pressure is intense in an investment bank or in private equity. In these sectors, you have to give everything. You have no social life, but you get a good salary. It's good training. You work hard, you don't sleep, you don't eat, and you work all weekend.
But studying at the LSE isn't just a way of getting into a well-paid job in finance.
It's a big plus. In coming to the LSE, you have the opportunity to meet some of the global players who work outside or work inside the city. But you can't underestimate the standard of the academic teaching that happens here.
The students here at the LSE are ambitious, focused and determined.
finance and working in the cities, perhaps the most interesting is the fact that it's so dynamic. It's an industry that changes every day, so you never get bored. And I'm the type of person who always wants to be challenged, always wants to try out new things.
Kazakhstan became independent in 1991. 2 years later, it began sending thousands of students abroad to receive tuition, on one condition, that they come back and take part in building the new nation. Nearly 20 years down the track, the Bolashak Scholarship programme has quite a few success stories under its belt, as we see in this report from Astana.
We have all this to be able to respond to every emergency call within 15 minutes.
He's only 28 years old, but Kanak Tosekbayev runs all the emergency health services here in Astana, the capital of Kazakhstan. He's achieved this with help from the Bolashak Scholarship program, through which he studied hospital management in Germany.
In Germany, I learned how to think on my own, to create my ideas, to give myself goals, and think of my own ways to achieve these goals and not just do what I'm told.
Bolashak students are academically bright, speak excellent Kazakh, understand Kazakh culture, and must promise to work in Kazakhstan for at least 5 years once they graduate. In exchange, the Bolashak grant covers all their educational expenses.
What is unique about the international scholarship of the President of Kazakhstan, as it's officially called, is that with Bolashak, the state covers all expenses connected to the scholarship, including tuition, room and board, medical insurance and visa, as well as all the books and materials the student needs.
Литература, которая необходима стипендиату обучаться.
The Bolashak organization takes care of everything.
Our students studying abroad aren't alone. We're always in constant contact with them through the internet. We organise a lot of activities for them. When they come back, we organise job fairs to help them find work.
This investment in education is producing a new generation of leaders in Kazakhstan. No wonder that in Kazakh, Bolashak means future.
That's all we've got time for, but you can find all our Learning World stories so far online at euronews.net/Learning World. And we'll be back as of next Friday with a whole new programme with more inspiring stories from Learning World.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.